Well, hello, my beautiful Librans. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-November right through to mid-December 2024. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings, and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Librans, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and then follow it with a Celtic cross just to see who is coming in towards you. So let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know regarding their love situation? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of at this time? Now, your first card there is the Man. So this is about taking action in your life, taking charge of your life. I feel like you've had a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders recently. I feel things have been difficult. You know, the Man energy, even though this is not a gender-specific reading, it often connects to the Emperor, which means you've had stuff to do. You've been busy, and you may have felt that these responsibilities prevented you from putting yourself in a situation to meet someone new at this time. Some of you do actually suffer from shyness as well. Some of you have been trying to get over shyness and basically be a little bit more confident about your wonderful self as you erect healthier boundaries, and I feel that's really working for you as well. Also, the Man energy, it can indicate that, you know, you've just been really practical. You've just been doing life. You've been focusing on keeping your life running smoothly. And with that Mouse energy there as well, it can indicate some of you have been a little bit unwell. And I'm sending you a huge hug out there if that's you. And you've been convalescing, trying to get back to best. When the moment is right, the opportunity will appear. So don't ever feel that life is passing you by or that you'll never find love, because I definitely see that there is sudden change and movement in your love circumstances, but when you are ready, okay? So your first card there, this is for the majority of you with that Man energy. This is about you, you know, putting yourself in a situation to do things that you love. So I do feel that you're focused on keeping life running smoothly. You're focused on your 5-year plan, stability for you and your family. I also feel like you are someone who has basically been very protective. So it can indicate that you've been hurt in the past, or you've been cautious to get into love because you've been in previous experiences where someone broke your confidence or at least disappointed you and broke your faith in love, as it were. And it feels very much like you removed yourself. And I'm saying that because of the Mouse energy, which is like you've been making yourself scarce, okay? It can be that you've tried to put yourself in the dating scene and you're just so fed up of things, and you know, you feel that, you know what, it's not working for you. So you've just withdrawn in order to focus on your own path at this moment in time. I mean, it's number 28. When you reduce it, 2 plus 8 is 10, which is actually Wheel of Fortune energy. And I feel you're applying that energy to turning your life around and focusing on your abundance and prosperity at this time. Also, some of you, there's family responsibilities in and around you right now, or people that you consider your soul tribe. And I feel like you've been so busy with that you've almost neglected your own needs to some degree. But I do see you making some adjustments in your life, and I feel that, you know, you are going to be pleasantly surprised because you've waited a long time for love, and I can see with that Stork energy, suddenly love is going to appear after a long wait of nothing happening, okay? Now, also with the mouse energy, when I apply it to your energy, some of you, as I mentioned already, have been feeling a little bit under the weather or have been going through some health issues. And I'm sending you a huge hug out there because you're not, missing out. I feel like when you are back to best, love is going to arrive for you. But also with the mouse energy, for the rest of you who have been like at vitality energy, it can be that, you've been basically homebody, or you've not been allowing yourself to be seen. You may have been keeping yourself to yourself at this time, almost like operating off grid for a little while. And, it can indicate that you feel whenever you pop your head out there to have a look, there's nobody out there who's sparking your chemistry or attention. So you're feeling a little bit like, well, what's the point? So I feel that you're curious to see who may be out there at this moment in time, but also I feel there is an energy of you really prioritizing yourself at this time and your path. I just get an energy of your purpose path is strongly a focus for you at this time as well. Now, of course, the mouse can indicate some of you have been betrayed in the past, or you are feeling, that you have trust issues because of a previous experience. Now, of course, that's not going to resonate with all of you, but I'm getting strongly that some of you are cautious to get out there because you've had your heart broken. And I feel there's an energy of wanting to find someone new, but at the same time, just feeling like perhaps it will repeat a cycle. I want you to be aware that a new person is coming into your energetic sphere, and I feel it's not going to be the same as last time. I feel it's important to recognize the mouse is in the resistance position, which means there's nothing to fear. And I feel there is an energy here of you allowing yourself to be seen after a long period of, remaining hidden. But also this card, it represents difficulty. So even though you have taken action in the past, you try to put yourself in situations, tried groups of people, new hobbies, new events. I feel like you've been busy trying to put yourself in situations to meet people, but I feel it's been met with disappointment. No one really sparking that attention. But the mouse energy in the resistance position, it will tell me that difficulty is over. Suddenly, a path is being made clear. Now, sometimes we are put on pause on purpose. And if you feel that no matter how much you've tried to meet new people and it's just not gone the way that you'd hoped for, it means that, there's a blockage on purpose so that you can focus on your life's mission or your true calling. And I feel that's something that you have been focusing on right now, but also your responsibilities. And I feel with the stork energy, literally in the Lenormand deck, it means improvement and movement. Suddenly, after a long period of waiting and watching, there is movement in your love life. A new person arrives into your life. And for some of you, not all of you, but some of you may actually have been talking to someone at this moment in time, because we do have the equivalent of the Emperor and Empress energy. Okay, but they're both starting position energy, so I'm just going to pull a quick card on that, because if you have started talking to someone new already and you're just a little bit nervous about how it's going to go, and you're wondering what kind of direction it's heading in, number 17 is the star energy, so I feel like this is a potential love match, a long-term one. There are some changes coming up in this. Again, I feel like there's nothing to fear here, but I always say, if you're ever questioning how things are going, it tends to mean that you're a little bit uncertain yourself. Perhaps the other person is showing you something that is making you question. So I would say actions always speak louder than words, but let me just pull a card to see. The Sun card. Okay, so, it's going to be a nice organic relationship, very passionate, very warm. Both parties may feel a bit vulnerable in opening up to each other, but I ultimately see that, if you've met someone new, that this is going to be a long-term happy relationship where it will grow and blossom into something really beautiful and truly special. Okay, there's a lot of joy here in this connection. So I would say there's nothing to worry about, but, always watch a person's actions at this time, the trajectory that you're on with this new person. It feels like it's going in the right direction, and there is a lot of fun to be had in this relationship, and a long-term connection connected to it as well. But for the rest of you who have not met someone yet, you're about to, because this card indicates suddenly everything changes. Suddenly there's a new arrival. This can indicate the period of stagnation ends, and suddenly there's movement. And I mean, I'm also getting a strong energy here that there is change, but also renewal in your energy. It's like you may have not really been interested in looking for love for some time. It hasn't been your priority, but then suddenly you're like, okay, now I'm curious. Who's out there? Let's see. So I feel like your energy is changing as well, and that's going to put you in a position to meet someone new. Now, I would also say, because the stork, if you have the potential to get pregnant and you don't want to get pregnant, I would say the stork being present, just be a little bit mindful that if you're about to meet someone new, or you have just met someone new and passions are running high, there is the potential here for an unexpected pregnancy. So just watch out for that. I'm just giving you that, and you do you, but it's there, so I thought I'd mention it. Your first card in the Celtic cross is the Empress energy. Now, as I mentioned, this is not a gender-specific reading. This means that you're nourishing yourself in a different way, and you are brimming with potential. You are attracting a lot of attention at this time. Now, you're turning heads. You're going to get this attention. You get it a lot. You may not see it, but you do get it, but you're going to notice it a lot more over the coming weeks and months. Now, this is your starting position, which means you've done a lot of spiritual work, learning to love yourself in a healthier way, you know, really setting the groundwork, as it were, to allow a healthy relationship to come in. And I feel like you've matured through the experiences that you've had. You know what you want, you certainly know what you do not want, and you've learned to notice red flags when they present themselves, and you're not going to ignore them. I definitely see here that you are very self-sufficient. I feel that, you know, you don't need anybody, but you want to find your divine counterpart. And I see in your energy already that there is a high-level commitment coming in. But your starting position is very positive, because it means this is how you feel about yourself. There's value. You know that you deserve the best in life, and you're not settling for second best. So I feel this is about you honoring your needs and having your needs met. There's a new version of yourself, and I feel like you are attracting a mate at this time. We've got Nine of Cups, wishes being fulfilled here. Now, because it is in a crossing position, it can indicate that you've not looked for quick results. You know that love is a process. For some of you, we've got 10 of Wands there. Yeah, I've been very busy, a lot of heaviness on you. This is the earthly plane, how you're feeling right now, like weighed down with responsibility. But also 10 of Wands indicates that you're about to, how would you like to receive? You're about to, how would you like to receive? Okay. Interesting. We got the Sun card twice there, which is really wonderful indeed. But Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Destiny is intervening to bring you this new person. That 10 of Wands, it can indicate that you're about to have a breakthrough, that you've been going through a very cathartic experience of burning bridges to the past, not just letting go, but burning those bridges so you can never revisit them. I feel a lot of you have been nostalgic in order to kind of like process very deep personal emotions there, so that you can let go of the past and finally close that chapter out and open new doors of potential for you for the future. We have Ace of Pentacles, and we've got the Lovers. I mean, every part of your reading is highlighting that you're about to meet the love of your life, okay? So it's very passionate, very intense, it's stable, and I mean, there is a healthy energy where both of you will grow together. Now, we've already mentioned that Empress energy there. So this is about how you feel about yourself. Be confident in yourself. I feel like it's taken you a while to get that comfortable within your own skin. I mean, we've all got fears and worries, and, you know, we all have a part of ourselves that we, you know, may not love straight away, let's put it that way. And maybe you're not that person. Maybe you've always loved all of yourself and you're truly wonderful indeed to have that level of maturity so early in life. But if there's parts of yourself that it's taken you a long time to love, I feel like you're at that stage now where you know that you value yourself, that you are lovable, and that you are attracting love. You are love, and what you put out is what you attract back. And we've got that Nine of Cups in your crossing position, so it basically means your wish in love has not been met yet. It hasn't been truly fulfilled, but it will be, because this means that you are about to achieve your desire. Now, with it in the resistance position, because in the crossing position like that, you read the reverse and the upright, it means a wish that you've been wanting that you haven't received yet will suddenly be delivered to you. So I definitely see here that, you're going to be very content with the passionate, desirable person who's coming towards you. And I feel this is all about the power of possibility right now. What are you wishing for in a person? Because you deserve the best. You're vibing at an Emperor energy and an Empress energy. And what I mean by that is you've balanced the yin and yang energies of you, because you've started with the Man card, which is the equivalent of the Emperor. And of course, we have the Empress there as well. So this is about you asking yourself what it is you want in a person. Really visualize a sort of personal relationship like you've got it now. And for some of you, you're already talking to someone right now, and I can see that it's going towards a high level commitment. But if you haven't met someone recently, or you haven't been looking for love, I feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I mean, the Nine of Cups indicates a wish being fulfilled, and this is also, for a lot of you, this is moving towards good health as well. So if you have been unwell, this is a great card to get as your crossing card. But this is about you taking pride in yourself, in your appearance. It's not just about aesthetics, of course. My readings are never about aesthetics, but my guides have just mentioned it there. But I feel for some of you, you're reconnecting to a part of yourself that you feel like you've lost touch with for a while. And I feel there's this energy of kind of like opening up to your desires more, reconnecting to that lust for life and opening yourself up to the joys of life, getting out into nature, feeling really connected. And the earthly position, this is what you're experiencing on the earthly plane right now. 10 of Wands, heavy energy. So I feel like you are overcommitted in some area of your life. I feel like you've got a lot on your plate. You're currently decluttering your life, body, mind, and soul. Friendships are evolving. A lot of endings and new beginnings are happening for you. I feel like you're letting go of emotions and relationships and situations that no longer have a place in your world anymore. And you're clearing space for new beginnings. That's why this is such a positive card. But in order to get to that place, we have to sift through the mud of life. We have to go through the shadow self. And I feel like you've been going through that. You're a very strong person. You've been through some stuff. 10 of Wands tells me that you are one tough cookie. And I feel like you're so tired and fed up of always having to be the tough person, the strong person, the person who's always so responsible and got so much going on. You're just so busy. There's an energy here of fatigue, almost like you're so over the dating scene. You're just like, oh, you just can't, because it just feels oversaturated, or you just feel like it always go the same way. I feel there's an energy of burnout as well. Maybe some of you feel that you've lost that spark or that hope when it comes to love. And I feel that that's going to be reignited, because you've been going through a very intense period of personal development and growth. And that Four of Swords, it's in your past position. Four of Swords is single energy, okay? So I feel like you'll be leaving your single life behind, because you are about to meet your divine counterpart there. But also the Four of Swords tells me you're healing, okay? A lot of you are also in dire need of rest, okay? So taking a breath of fresh air is important in life. I also see a lot of you trying to get to grips more with meditation, quietening your mind, but this is a card of getting closure, okay? Being comfortable with solitude, getting to know yourself in that solitude, being with your thoughts. And, sometimes people run away from their thoughts. They get very busy and they make sure that they keep themselves busy so they don't have to think. But especially at bedtime, this can be when we start to think about life experiences, what we feel we don't have in this moment, what we want. It's really important, especially before sleep, that you think about the sort of relationship you want. Really see the sort of person, what they look like, maybe the cologne or perfume that they use, if they use it at all. Imagine yourself having dinner with this person, going on vacations with this person, like you have this relationship right now, because the universe reflects back to you what it is that's in your heart and your mind, okay? So when you see it like you've got it now, you shall have it in your hand. So I feel this is about you reflecting out what it is that you want. And I feel a lot of you are going through some radical lifestyle changes right now. And I feel like you've been in a period of pause and protection, because your guides have almost like put things on pause on purpose so that you can focus on your true life's mission and purpose. And, Four Swords is always someone being protected by the swords. So you can get clear in your mind about what it is that you want. And that Four Swords tells me that you've literally taken a break from the dating scene on purpose because you're just so fed up. Ten of Wands is like, it's a lot, but you also have a lot going on in your life. And you just feel like, you know what? What's the point in wasting your energy until you feel like you've met someone that really has that chemistry, that spark? What's really exciting about your spread is that you've got the Ten of Wands on the earthly plane, which means you're about to have this major breakthrough, okay? And the hope and the fear is the Ace of Wands, the new beginning. You're hoping to have a passionate new encounter with someone where there is a spark, some chemistry, and your outcome is the Ace of Pentacles, which is the universe stepping in to offer you a healthy relationship, the start of something that has the potential to grow. And of course, we have the Lovers card there, which we will get to, which is the high-level commitment, your divine counterpart, the person that you will be in union with and will take the journey of life and love with. Now, what is the potential? We have the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia, okay? But it's opposing the Ten of Wands. Sometimes we got to go to that place in the past in order to get closure. And I feel a lot of you have been having that cathartic experience. Now, it doesn't mean that you've been in a high-level commitment in the past and been let down or heartbroken or, or things just didn't work out. For some of you, you may not have had a high-level commitment and you're doing a lot of questioning, a lot of cathartic experiences as you process your journey. Some of you have been through a really difficult journey. You may have had your confidence knocked. Maybe some of you may have been bullied in the past and it knocked your confidence or the way that you felt about yourself. Or when you're about to get intimate with a person, especially if you have been bullied in the past, it can make you start to fear that level of exposure of being in a high-level commitment. You start to ask questions like, well, what if they won't love that part of me? Or what if they won't love all of me, if they really know who I am? So these thoughts and fears, they arise in a relationship, and we've got to trust. So I feel the person you're about to meet, you're going to trust this person because they're also opening up and trusting you. And I feel there's a wonderful, passionate union where both of you just get each other on a different level than anyone you've ever experienced. And this Six of Cups, it often means the universe offering a gift. And I feel the gift is you meeting this person, and it's a romantic encounter, very passionate. There's a lot of emotional care and like a meeting of minds here as well. It's an opportunity for two people to fall madly in love with each other and say, yeah, I choose you in this lifetime. And I feel this was always meant to be. This relationship that you're about to have is fated. It is destined to be. So you can't fight fate. You're going to meet this person and it is love, okay? But I do have to pull a card on the Six of Cups for you because looking at all your energy, it's new, okay? You're meeting new person, new relationship here. But because we've got the Six of Cups and the Ten of Wands and the Four Swords, it can indicate that you're trying to close out a chapter of your life that has been difficult. But the memory of the past may haunt you sometimes, maybe a person. But it could also indicate someone from your past trying to reach out. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on this because it is the potential. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide King of Wands energy? Can you please clarify this King of Wands with this Six of Cups? King of Swords. Okay, so I feel it's you thinking about past loves. It's highlighting like some of you kind of like processing in order to let go. Yeah, you want the new start. The Fool card is right here. You do not want anybody from your past. It's like thinking. King of Swords is to think, to process, but it's also to influence your circumstances. You're not measuring a new relationship by any means of a past relationship. So I feel this is about fresh new start, and I feel you're influencing your circumstances, taking charge, and really excited about the new adventure ahead of you. Because sometimes, when we feel like we're stuck in a rut, because some of you may feel like you've been overburdened or stuck in a cycle of repeat in some way, and we cannot see that the universe is laying a pathway ahead for us to meet new love. We just can't see it. So we get stuck in this energy of feeling like, oh, well, love's not going to come. So what's the point in searching for it? But remember, love will find you, whether you're searching for it or not. Love tends to happen on love's terms. So I feel like you're about to meet someone new, but I do feel there is an energy around you. For some of you, not all of you, I feel a past person really thinking about you, someone that you were physically intimate with, someone where there was a lot of passion with this person. And I feel that this person may reach out, but looking at your energy, I feel like you're free from this experience. I feel like you're looking for new. I feel like you're not going back to that person, because the Fool card is a new start, okay? And all those aces tell me that there is new energy. But let me just pull a card for the ones who do want to connect with someone from the past, because the Lover's card can present a choice, even though I'm not feeling it that way. We've got the Empress energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Okay. Yeah, looking at the energy of the cards, your starting position card is showing up there again. So this is indicating your boundaries are higher and healthier. You think more of yourself. You value yourself. You don't really want to look in that direction. Five of Cups indicates there's a lament there, a disappointment. You feel it's been difficult. This person may be emotionally unavailable. There's a lot of regret there with this connection as well. But I feel like you're moving on. You're trying to forgive the past, not to forgive the person or let them off the hook. It's like you don't want to carry the baggage of that previous experience around with you, because you're opening a new door now. That old door is, yeah, look at this. Three of Wands is like, no, you're looking elsewhere. You're turning your back to the past, and you're looking forward for alternative opportunities. So some of you may hear from someone from your past, but I feel that door is firmly locked. Okay, we do have the Sun card in your near future position. So this is indicating you've been going through a major awakening in your life, but also this is giving you a little nudge. Allow yourself to be seen, because I feel like there's a passionate, wonderful encounter ahead of you. Now, this card also indicates you're going to be in the spotlight, getting a lot of attention, okay? There is a very sensual energy about you right now, and I feel there are golden opportunities for you to meet a new person, but I feel like they're on the path for you where you do something that you truly enjoy, something you're passionate about. Now, this is not going to resonate with everyone, but right now I'm seeing someone salsa dancing, okay? So some of you may be thinking about taking up some sort of dance class, or maybe you've just enrolled in one. Maybe it's a community event where people dance. I'm just being shown specifically salsa dancing right now. Now, I don't really know the different types of dance moves or anything like that, or the styles. So I can only tell you what I see. So it could be that you go to an event, right, with your friends, and people are breaking out the salsa moves, and maybe that's where you meet a person. So it may not be specifically at a class of learning or at a class where people come together to dance, but I'm just giving you what I see, and I'm going to move away from this energy. And also, now I did see this image before I started your reading, okay? I saw an image in the water, because I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading, of a little kitten with a red bow on it, like a red ribbon on it. And I didn't mention it because it didn't show up in the water again when I'm actually doing your reading. I don't like any images outside the reading to influence, but there is a red ribbon there. So I'm also seeing the kitten again in the water with a red bow on it. So either some of you have been gifted a beautiful little kitten with a red bow on it, or perhaps this could be a sign or a symbol for you in the next coming weeks. Could be something that you see, and that will indicate that you're about to meet someone new. I mean, cats are very independent, okay? And so it could be that you're enjoying your independence, you're getting out there, doing things that you're passionate about. I would, keep your eyes peeled for a little kitten with a red bow on it, because I feel it is a sign or a symbol, but it could be something later on down the line that when you meet this new person that you're about to be with in a high-level commitment, one of the major gifts may be a little kitten with a red bow on it, and maybe something that you've never talked about to this person, about this reading, for example, and then later on in the future, just bank it, because it could be like, oh my gosh, there's the kitten with the red ribbon. It all ties in. So these things, they may mean absolutely nothing in this moment, and then suddenly, days, months, years down the line, it's like, oh, that's the image, and that's what it meant. So I'm just going to disconnect from that image there and get to your advice to yourself, which is the Fool card, which is be curious, be adventurous, get out there, do fun things, seek new experiences, new places, new faces. Going outside your usual parameters, checking out that restaurant or cafe across town, maybe that dance class. This is about being footloose and fancy-free, enjoying your independent solitude energy, and learning to love yourself. And I feel this is a card that indicates there's so much potential around you right now, and I see you wanting to have more fun, more spontaneity, and opening yourself up to a new journey. So I feel this is a card that's almost like nudging you to have more optimism about the path ahead. And I feel this is about taking that leap of faith. Oh my gosh, I've just literally seen what this card is. Now, of course, I can't prove that to you because you can't see my eyes, okay? So there is literally a little kitten there with a red ribbon, but the red ribbon's off. So maybe this is about like being independent and exploring your passions and letting loose. Oh my gosh, I may actually upload, because I do like record the beginnings of the readings, and I may actually upload, because I think I recorded it where I said about this image. I say things out loud. I wish I'd written it down, but it was in the water and I saw it. So I wish I'd said it at the beginning of your reading and said, before I started your reading, I saw this, but actually there's no point in doing that because I don't like to influence the reading, but there it is. So yeah, I've got nothing to prove. I know what happened, but yeah, there it is. I would look out for that sign or that symbol. Now, the external circumstances outside of yourself, we got the Wheel of Fortune. This is a destined relationship. You're meant to meet this person. So no matter what path you take, I would say you're going to meet this person anyway. But I feel sometimes we have to meet the universe halfway. And that's really what the Six of Cups is. It's about balance. It's about getting out there, having fun. Some of you are even going to return to something you used to love doing. It may be dance related, maybe not. It could be that you're going to pick up a hobby, something you used to enjoy doing, or perhaps you're going to be very nostalgic about a place and revisit like a trip down memory lane somewhere. And this could put you in the path of this wonderful new relationship. Now, this new relationship, it almost feels like first love. No baggage, no difficulties. It just feels like it's organic, raw, passionate, curious, intense, vibrant. And there's instant attraction between you and this new person. And the Wheel of Fortune is playing matchmaker with you and this person. So I would say get yourself out there, allow yourself to be seen, because you are going to be put on the path to meet the love of your life, okay? So we have that Ace of Wands. It's in the hope and fear position. So the hope, of course, is chemistry. You need someone who is passionate, intense, and has that spark, has that je ne sais quoi, that little, chemistry that you're looking for that nobody else has, and you haven't been able to find in another person. The fear here, of course, is the resistance position, basically the reverse of the card, which is rejection. So you'd hate, of course, to get involved in something and then feel rejected or someone push you away there. But I do feel that this new person who's coming in, there's no secrets, there's no false starts, there's no games, there's no sort of leading you down the garden path and you going, well, what is this? Is this a relationship? What are we doing here? There's none of that. When you meet this new person, it is just going to organically unfold, and you're just going to feel safe in the knowledge that you're meant to be together. You won't even have to ask this person, are we a thing? It's just going to be like happening. And then I think it's a given. But you will, of course, have conversations about it. But I feel like you won't have to ask. It's just going to be passionate, intense, organic, and natural. And with that Ace of Wands, of course, this is a transformative energy. It means everything changes with great speed. It also indicates that you're turning your dreams into reality. Remember your Nine of Cups, it means your wishes are coming true. The Ace is that spark. It's the creative power to make things happen, and you have unlimited potential for transformation. So I feel this is about you being bold and daring and trying new things, and it's connected to your passions. It's about you making something happen. I feel there's a lot of heat with this connection as well. So very passionate, intense relationship. But I feel for some of you, either you're starting something up again that you used to do, or you're seeking. The only new thing I keep being drawn to is this salsa dancing. So it could be a new event, or it could be an event in a place that you used to frequent. It feels like it's new, but it's somehow connected to the past you. Okay, so I'm not really sure how that can connect. So for example, if you're invited to like a fancy dress party, and the fancy dress party is themed something that is connected to your past, like your favorite book, for example. Say, for example, when you were younger, your favorite book was Alice in Wonderland, and you're like, yep. And there's a connection to your past, but also it's something new that you're experiencing, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to leave that there because it's going to be different for everybody. But the Ace of Pentacles is the hand of the universe stepping in to say, invest in this relationship, because this relationship is a healthy relationship where this person is also investing in you. It's the start of something that is going to grow exponentially. And it feels very much like the wheels are turning for you to be happy with this person. And I feel this is a wonderful relationship where both of you take that journey of life and love together. The Lover's card is your final card. High-level commitment, a very passionate union where both of you understand each other in a deeper fashion. There's friendship there as well as love. I feel this is for keeps. This is a long-term relationship, and I feel this is the one. I feel there is a oneness with this person, even though I always say we are whole all by ourselves. We are not looking for our other half, because that somehow implies that part of us is missing, and it means we go searching our whole life for something that is actually within ourselves. And then it's important to recognize that you attract the partner, your higher level commitment life partner that you're meant to be with, and they are a welcome addition to the life that you've already built for yourself. And this person is true blue, and I feel it's a healthy, loving relationship. So very exciting time ahead for you. I'm just going to go and get some final cards for you. I feel the next 6 weeks you're doing things that bring you joy. I feel like some of you are going to return to things or to a place that has a lot of nostalgia, that brings a lot of happiness there. And I do feel that you're going to spark with some chemistry with a person, and it is an intense encounter, and it's going to lead to that high level commitment. And I feel like you two are going to be very, very close indeed. Okay, now we've got steps. Okay, so it says here, leveling up in life can often come with new obstacles, but don't let them deter you. You have the ability to overcome all that lies in front of you. Things will get easier. You're closer to the top than you think. Okay, now this card is applied, of course, to a love relationship. So I feel like you're closer to love than you think. You're closing out a chapter. There's been a lot of obstacles there, but that is because this person has been laid out for you. Fortune is intervening to make sure that you meet this person, and that's why nobody else would do. And we've also got magnify, so that can indicate being curious, taking a deeper look at somebody. And it says here, a thirst for knowledge, wisdom, or something more tugs at your heartstrings right now. You may find yourself looking for answers in the world around you. Notice patterns and synchronicities that you hadn't before. This is a sign of greater awareness and spiritual evolution. Now with that Four of Swords, some of you may actually be doing something spiritual in nature, developing your spiritual gifts or connecting to groups of people where you deeply dive into the spiritual realm or into your spiritual gifts. But this basically indicates there's something that you are yearning for right now, that missing ingredient in your life. And when you follow that hunch or that yearning, this is going to put you in the path of meeting this person. Now, I feel because the Wheel of Fortune is present, it highlights that no matter what you do, the universe is going to make sure that you eventually meet this person. But if you meet the universe halfway and do things that, your guides are whispering in your ear to do, have that calling, explore and be bold and daring and try new things, I feel it will just make the process quicker for you. But you're always meant to meet this person. So I want you to be aware of that. Just going to go and get a trinket or rune before we close. Okay, we have a couple there. So we have this leaf. Interesting, because on the Four of Swords, there is a leaf there, okay? So a lot of you, lifestyle changes, turning over new leaves. Really, I feel this is about you saying goodbye to the past, or you've been in like your season of winter, as it were, and now you are revitalized and curious about who or what is out there. Now, we also have, this is an indication, it often is connected to like fate and destiny intervening. It's like there's risk involved, but it takes a leap of faith for you to change your life. It's like you're only one step away from transforming your life forever. And I feel this rune is really connected to you taking that step and knowing deep down what that step is. Now we've also got the cherries. Okay. Now this can be connected to temptation, to the past, okay? So I would watch out for that. I feel like you're not really looking for the quick fix. I feel like you're looking for something healthier there as well. And of course, we've got the rose, romance, things blossoming. So I feel with that Lovers card, some of you, not all of you, you have that choice between the past and someone new, but I feel the majority of you, there is a romantic connection coming in that is new, and the past is but the past. It is an illusion. It doesn't exist anymore. So I feel like you're looking to the future, but I feel like you're finding more happiness in the present moment. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press that little notification bell. Lets you know when I update my next message. Lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Librans, and love and light.